Welcome to the BBC, a waxcast based on collaboration, not competition. Between both cheeks is a world filled with beauty, bums, and billions of bucks. The hosts of the BBC are Luba, the badass boss bitch, creator and owner of international brands and beauty salons. Becca,
Once newbie and now experienced enforcer, she's hatched out of her egg and manages business with authority and a smile.
welcome to the BBC.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to another episode of the Between Both Cheeks podcast. Yes, we mean those cheeks too. My name is Becca, and I'm here today with Luba.
Hello.
And if you haven't been following us on social media and saw the news, we have a new product that was released just over a week ago. And what is the product, Luba?
It is the motherfucking Hype Lyght.
Okay, so if you're watching the video, you can see it here. Now, what is a Hype Lyght, Luba?
So we designed this specifically because of you guys asking us, begging us to create a wand, if you will, for your customers to take home. Or we've had tons of customers reach out to us saying, hey, I want to buy that professional wand. And obviously we're not going to do that. So we created kind of a take home device that has green LED, which reduces hyperpigmentation. And we also threw in 3 levels of EMS, electrical muscle stimulation. So basically a workout for your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so EMS is also called microcurrent. It's the same thing. If you've ever used a TENS machine for muscle cramps or injury, or at the chiropractor or physiotherapist, it's similar. It's not as strong, but it's the same type of feeling.
Yeah, it's like a low level current compared to like what you would have done at physio or chiro. So those of you that have been injured, or most of you probably know like the Dr. Ho, right, with the muscle, like the little patches that you put on and it contracts and releases your muscles. This is exactly the same thing, but for your face at a lower current. So it's going to snatch, firm, and sculpt the face. And you can literally see this happening right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, that's the cool part. You can see results right away. The results won't last right away. You have to use it consistently over time. Like with anything that involves skincare, but you do get that instant satisfaction that you do see the area that you treated is so much more just defined than an area that you did not treat.
Yeah, it's tighter and smoother instantly is I think the best way that we can describe it. And on how it feels, and people always laugh and I'm like, oh, it feels like little hands. Okay, so I got a better description for it. It's like your face doing mini crunches.
Okay, yeah.
Right? It's like contracting, releasing, like all over your face. And what's cool is you can actually see it. If you look up very close, you can actually see your face kind of like pulsing from their mini crunches. Yeah,
you can see the muscles twitching and quivering. I say it feels like if you've ever done high frequency, it feels the same like how high frequency feels, but more spread out, but the same kind of like little jolt.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Or like those old TVs, if you put your hand up near it and you feel the static, it sort of feels like that.
That's very, yeah.
It doesn't hurt. There's no pain, so don't be afraid of that. It's very safe. We're not the ones to invent this. There's a lot of medical studies on it. It's been around for years and years and years for medical and cosmetic use. So it's very safe. It's tried and true. And the results really do work. Like, again, you can look up studies. I was reading studies over the weekend, and there was one in 2019 that was talking about the size of your pores with microcurrent. It can reduce the appearance of the size of your pores because it's firming up your muscles in your skin. And then there was another study in 2014 in a medical journal, and that one is about speeding up wound healing. So if you have an injury, which is if you have an injury, which is why physio and chiros use it, it speeds up your healing process. So don't use it on any open wounds, but if you feel like maybe you have a scar somewhere and it's healed and you want to break up the hyperpigmentation and the scar tissue, this device can do both functions at once.
Yeah, because it'll help with the overall skin turnover as well, right? Renews, firms, and sculpts. Like most people will use this kind of like in the cheek eye area, on the jawline. Everyone's looking for that like really kind of defined jawline. And the way that we designed this one is the shape of a gua sha. So when that was like all the rage through the pandemic, and this I love too, because people were asking too, like, well, what about the number 11s? And I always joke, I have 111, but those that have just the 11s, it actually fits right in between that eye area and will help smooth out those number 11s. So I know I'm talking more about the EMS part of it, but we also have the benefit of the green LED. And as far as I know, I think we're the only one that has just strictly the green for take home. So, which I think is very cool, because when you pair it with the duo kit, you're just going to get those results so much quicker. So those professionals listening, you really want to send your client home with a Hype Lyght and a duo kit, and then they can use the treat as the conductor. And when I say that, Becca, do you want to go into what I mean by a conductor for those that don't know?
So with microcurrent or EMS, you need to have a conductive agent on the skin to feel the microcurrent. And a conducting agent, it can be anything that's liquid that has like salt or protein in it. So you could even just use water, but if we're speaking on hyperpigmentation, you want more punch, you should use the treat gel because it is a great serum for hyperpigmentation. Put that on the skin first, and then use the Hype Lyght, and then you will feel your muscles contracting. If you don't have a conductor on the skin, it's only the green LED, which you get, so you can really customize it based on what you want to do. And you won't feel the EMS or the microcurrent unless you have a conducting agent on it, because you need something for the electricity to pass through. And water or liquid is very conducive, which is why they tell you to not swim in a lightning storm.
Hey, there you go. It's a great example. Okay, so I want to talk about price, because I know, Becca, you and I went back and forth on this, and it pains me with how much this is. Can you talk to the consumers about the price of this Hype Lyght?
Okay, so it's a device, right? It's our first time doing a direct device for at home. It is retailing for $99 right now. So it's under $100, which is, as far as EMS and microcurrent devices go, that is the lowest price point. Like even if you go on Amazon, it's hard to find one under $100. I think like 130 or 150 is kind of the lowest end. So we're coming in really, really accessible with this price. And Luba's shaking her head.
killing me. But you know, I want this to be able to be in the hands of many more people. And you know, those business owners that are listening right now, most of you know that I still have one of my waxing salons down in Vegas. We did launch it at just slightly after, well, after the launch party, we launched it in the store. I sold 3 in one day, 2 to 1 customer. Like they are not even blinking at an eye at this product or this price. You know, $100 is the new $20. You know, if it's under that $100 mark, people usually don't have any issue with it, especially with a quality product like this, with the green LED plus the 3 levels of EMS on this. And I just want to say, the packaging on this product, I don't think I've been more proud of a product that we have brought out when it comes to packaging. Like, this is just, it's so, I mean,
It's bougie. It looks bougie.
it is so fancy. It is so bougie. It's like, I feel like we've taken like Apple to another level.
Yeah.
A little bit more, if I could say that. Like, that's how amazing the entire package is, right from the outside, the quality of the box, you know, the matte and shine on it. And then when you open it up, even, you know, the detail that we took for the branding and the packaging on the inside is just, I'm so, so proud of it. And then the device alone, there it is. If you're watching the video, Becca is showing it. I mean, how cool is that? Seriously?
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So if you're a business retailing it to your clients, it's something that they're going to be very excited about. It makes a great gift as well. It's small enough for travel. It's very easy for everyday use. It's only got one button, so your clients don't require too much education on it. It does come with a manual and everything like that as well, of course. And then if you're a business owner and say maybe you're renting a room and you don't carry a lot of retail, that's also why we went with this price as well, so that it would be easier for you to wrap your head around selling it.
Yeah. And you guys start incorporating this into your facials. So with wax, I created a service called the Hype Facial. And of course, we're still using, you know, our wand and the Bryght 4-step treatment and all of that. But at the end of that treatment, we actually use a Hype Lyght. So we bought one for the store as well. And we show the client how to use it, so they know what it feels like on their skin. We can go through, you know, how to turn it on and off, how to get the 3 different levels of the EMS, talk about the benefits of the green light only and how this is so important for aftercare. But they literally get to like touch and feel and know what it feels like on the skin, so that sales transaction at the end is so, so much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, get at least 2 so you can have one as a tester, one in your treatment room. I would also even use it if you do vajacials, use it as an add-on treatment during a vajacial as well.
Yeah, and this is something we haven't talked about, because we talked about sculpting the face and all of that, but this can actually be used really anywhere on the body. So if you've got dark spots from ingrowns on the bikini line, underarms, you know, on your hands, discoloration on the hands, it can be used anywhere. I mean, it is shaped like the gua sha for the benefit of the sculpting of the face, but that doesn't mean that you can't use the LED on other parts of the body.
Yeah, or even like saggy arms, like bingo arms, where you have like chicken wings. You could use it there as well to firm up the muscle. Bikini line, because it has that curve, it's very easy to hug the body all over, and it's not going to be uncomfortable or awkward to hold it in position.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so, so proud of it. And those of you that are going to come see us in Dallas, that will be the first physical show that we are at, launching the product at a show. So if you haven't seen it before, that is going to be the kind of the big reveal at the Dallas show, which is, oh my God, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and the Vegas show, all of the trade shows will be at going forward in the future. We will have this as well. And hopefully at the Dallas show, another new product. But if not, definitely this summer, you can expect another product coming out from us.
We won't have it for Dallas. We might have it for Vegas.
Yes. Yeah. So, but if not, at least this summer.
We're full of surprises.
Yes. So $99 wholesale, you get special pricing on that, which you can see in your account, but it's retailing for $99. So it's very accessible. Make sure you're signed up to our email list if you ever want free shipping or something like that. We don't give away the codes. You have to be getting it on your own. So make sure you're signed up and you will see them there.
And
You
when
could use it with Courage as well. Any
Right.
liquid moisturizer, serum. You could even do it with a cleanser. Any liquid skincare product.
And just to go back about signing up for our VIP emails or special emails, when we did the live, when we launched this product, there were so many comments on like, I don't have a code, I didn't know about this. If you don't sign up for the emails, you're not going to get the special front of line specials that we do. So make sure you're signed up. Becca, how can they do that?
So if you're listening on the podcast, we'll have a link in the show notes, or if you go to our social media, the link that's on our profiles always has it. Or if you're on our website, you might see like a pop-up, or at the bottom, there's a way you can sign up. It's very user-friendly, but go to the show notes if you're on the podcast.
Yeah, and we'll put everything in there. So now you can find out what the fuck all the hype is about. And one thing just before we finish, we did send out a bunch of PR products to just random people that we wanted to. And the feedback that I'm getting, I don't know about you, Becca, because you run the social, but that I'm getting personally, like just text messages and stuff, is like, oh my God, this is so incredible. This really works. I'm already starting to notice a difference in my hyperpigmentation going away, in the firming of the skin. I've seen a lot of videos posted of people doing like one side and not the other, and actually seeing that lifting and sculpting and snatching right in front of your face, which is so, so cool.
Yeah, we have a video on our social as well at Brighten Up, and you can see I did it on one side of my face in only 5 minutes. You can see a difference. I had family and friends asking me if that was real or if I photoshopped it or used lighting, and I was like, well, you know, you guys listening, you are skincare people, so you're gonna know. But you know, just like with clients, if they don't know, they don't believe. But rest assured, green light, green LED, and EMS are both things that have been widely researched and studied. So don't just take it from us. Look up some different studies. Like everything we do is proven, and it's going to work. We wouldn't put out something that doesn't work. It would tarnish the reputation.
Yeah, and it's very hard to Photoshop a video. Let's be honest.
Well, no, it's not. It's very easy to do, but
really,
yes, but I didn't do that.
I couldn't imagine. I don't know. That takes a lot of work. Too much work, and we don't have time for that. We're too busy bringing out new products for you guys in research and development.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so more to come. This is just one of many. So again, if you're looking for what brands to partner with, this is another good thing to keep an eye on, is how committed are they to, you know, staying ahead of the curve, revamping, offering you new products, new training, revamping the old stuff, making it better, continually improving. I think that's very important to look for in a partner that you carry as a brand.
Yeah, and do they listen to what you're putting out there? I mean, you guys, we brought this out because you asked for it, right? We're constantly engaging in you, asking you questions via email, social media. What do you want to see? What do you think that is lacking in the market? What can we add to Bryght? What do you love and hate about the current products? We're constantly asking you for feedback. So, you know, you guys were just as much as of the creator of this product as we were.
Yeah. We have a spreadsheet that we use that has all of your answers to all of the questions we've ever asked. And that's what we use to pull from when we're coming up with new ideas. So if you have any feedback, there's an email coming out this week or early next week that will ask you for a survey as well. So if you want your thoughts heard, fill that out. Yeah.
So, going back to what Becca said, it is important. And I sometimes I don't realize it because it's just our culture to do this. But, who else is out there and what are they doing for you? Right? Because this is a relationship. This goes both ways. And we both have to have some sort of benefit from the relationship. So are you being listened to? Are you being heard? It's just like having your partner. Would you be in a relationship with someone that didn't give back at all?
Yeah, 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 exactly. So just another way to show you that we care, and we're very excited. So if you haven't tried it yet, look and go get a Hype Lyght. If you're a professional, I recommend get at least 2, one so that you can open it and use it and show them, and at least one to sell. Honestly, you'll sell them so fast you could get more, but if you're nervous, apprehensive, start with just the 2 and go from there. We have different merchandising packs coming out with it, so stay tuned. And the best place to stay up to date with all of the info is signing up to the emails, and we'll have that in the show notes. And if you unsubscribe from the emails, you don't get them. So if you want to stay up to date, don't unsubscribe from the emails. Keep them, even if you just read them periodically. That is how we talk to you. I don't use social media for promotions or discounts because I want, and I know Luba wants, the people that are most engaged with the brand to get any special perks or giveaways rather than just somebody that maybe stumbled across us yesterday. So you have to be on the list to get all the perks that we do. Social media is just kind of like general information, not, you'll never see any promo code or specials on social.
No.
So there you have it. You can go watch live as well. I'll put that in the show notes too, the live video we did explaining it all. But that is what microcurrent and green LED do. And honestly, at 99 bucks, just get one, use it for 5 minutes, and you're going to be blown away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and with that, we will talk to you hopefully next week. It might get a little crazy here again. We have 2 trade shows in the month of June, Dallas and Vegas.
Big ones.
Photo shoots and possibly a new product as well. So we might not have a podcast for a while, but we might. But stay up to date with us on the emails as well, because those are quicker to produce. Anyways, we will see you and talk to you again soon. Please follow the show, subscribe, write a review. If you have feedback about the podcast specifically, the email for the podcast is also in the show notes. And other than that, we will see you whenever we see you.
See you in Dallas.
Yeah.